Good morning, student. Welcome to GYANJYOTI online classes, class 9 and 10, English grammar, chapter 6, and topic narration, that is direct and indirect speech. So, student, let's start. What is direct and indirect speech? Let's try to understand. As I am teaching you now, and now speaking to you, and you listen, that is direct. Suppose you are not present, but if you are present and I am talking with you, that is direct speech. Suppose you heard something and you spoke to your parent, and whatever you heard from me and you are telling to your parent, that is reporting. Report means what you heard and you are telling to other one. That is called indirect speech. Let's discuss the definition clearly. When the actual words spoken by a person are reproduced. Reproduced means once again it is produced. Yes. Suppose I talk something, you heard, and you told about me. Yeah, reproduce means once again you told. It is called direct speech. For example, Mr. Sula said, it is the reporting verb. Okay, what is it? It is a reporting verb. And what is it? The direct word. Indian creators did a marvelous job. Okay, it is the direct words, actual words. The actual words of the person, that is called direct speech. It's okay, but when those words are reported means कोई सुन के कोई दूसरे को बता रहे हैं. Yes, reported by someone as in his or her own words. He uses his own words, not the actual words, but the own words. Yes, own words मतलब खुद का है. Then what happened? It's called indirect speech. It's clear? Now see an example. Mr. Shukla said that Indian fields had done a marvelous job. Had done a marvelous job. So now you have to see how this direct speech changes into indirect speech. Let's discuss. You have to know the some points. See, the direct speech, there is a comma. You can see there is a comma, and also there is inverted comma. The actual words is by inverted comma. Yes, first comma, the reporting verb is in comma, and actual words are in inverted comma. Yeah, but you see the indirect speech, this comma and inverted comma first removes. No need of giving any comma. Okay, first thing that is removed. And second other point, that the tense of the reporting verb is not changed. Tense. Mr. Shukla said, Mr. Shukla said. This reporting verb is not changed. The second other point you have to listen. And third other point, the tense of the reporting verb is never changed. Yes, third other point, yes. The second other point is here. Third other point, tense is not changed. And fourth other point, a conjunction is necessary. Conjunction, just like that, we can use conjunction. And when we have to use conjunction, sometimes, do you know the sentence has 4 types? One is affirmative and negative. Second one is interrogative. Then negative interrogative. Then imperative. Then exclamatory. These are the different types of sentences. And according to that, how we have to use the conjunction, that depends upon according to its rule. So students, you have to know all these rules. This is number point B. It's clear what I told you. And sometimes in the personal pronoun, how it changes, we shall discuss. Just like if suppose here I am means it changes into I, personal pronoun I and you, and its possessive my and you. Okay, we shall discuss later on, next page. Let's see. Third point, C number, in present and future tense. Okay, as it is in past tense. Mr. Shukla said is past tense. Suppose Mr. Shukla says or will say, that is in present tense. And if it is in present tense, this is not changed. Because But in present tense and future tense, in reporting verb, this area, if we are converting it to indirect speech, then it's this reporting this actual words that doesn't change. Just like here, Pankaj says, the teacher did not lose temper. Okay, if you are changing to indirect speech, Pankaj says that the teacher did not lose temper. The teacher did not lose temper. Did not lose, we change it here. So in present tense and in future tense, according to the rule, this word is not changed. Okay, this one, this you have to know. That means in the indirect speech, only past tense, either some personal pronoun and tense is changed. You have to keep it in your mind. That much first point very important for you. You don't understand? So students, now let's see. As I have told you in present and future tense, this reported speech, there is no changes of tenses. But in past tense, there are changes. You have to know these rules. If you learn that in that speech, you have to know these rules. And if you learn only little hard, little something level hard, your grammar and literature, English grammar will be perfect. So I would like to say, students, let's see these examples. Is and are. It is in past tense. Was aware. Suppose it is in was aware that had been. Was aware continuous forms change into perfect form. Had been, it is in perfect form and there is no changes. Okay? The past tense in perfect form has no changes of tense. Has and had, it is converted into had. It's clear? But had has no changes. Okay? It's clear? Do and does change into did in past tense. Suppose I can say, I said I do homework. Someone say that sir said that he did his homework. Yes, do converted to did. Okay. The did past simple converted to past perfect. Had done. And had done has no changes. Present simple converted into past simple converted into past perfect, and past perfect has no changes. You have to know. You know the tense either four forms: present simple, then continuous, then perfect and perfect continuous. So present simple converted into past simple converted into past perfect, and past perfect tense no changes. You have to know these rules. And here will, shall, sometimes it's converted into would in certain cases, and shall might be changed into should. Shall might be changed into should also. Will, would, shall, would or should we can convert. Okay. May can change into might and could. And here would, should, might, could, ought to, used to. These are the modal verb has no changes. Okay, in past tense. Last one, must. The present obligation had to, and would have to, future obligation, and must. Suppose must, if no changes, that is permanent truth, permanent command, and permanent provision in this way. You have to know these all rules. For the better understanding, I have to explain one other sentence. The captain said the aircraft will be taking off in a few minutes. Will be taking off. Okay? How to change? The captain said that. Okay? And in that speech, command moves and conjunction is used. The aircraft will be changed to would be taking off. Will be taking. Will change into would. You can see them. Then will change into would. Yeah. Be taking off in a few minutes. Many examples here. You can see the book. Mr. Devar said one of connecting flights has not yet arrived, means has changed into had. In the book, many examples are given. To understand perfectly, you can see this book. You may follow any other book also for better explanation and better clear to understand the concept. Okay. So now some expectations in past tense in reporting verb. Some expectations व्यतिक्रम, कुछ नियम के बाहर में कुछ चेंज नहीं होता है. We have to discuss in which are the points we shall see that no changes of reported speech in the past tense. Let's discuss. First one point: if the reported speech expresses a universal truth, yes. Second, scientific, then habitual fact, then geographical fact, mathematical and geographical fact, etc. In this type of facts, there is no change of past tense. Suppose I said, sun rises in the east. And if you say to your mother at home, Sunil sir said that sun rises in the east, there is no changes because we cannot change the natural habits or the universal truth. Well, here one of the example: father looked at the burnt dish and said, पापा ने burnt dish को जलता हुआ dish को देखकर बोले, वो ज़्यादा cook हो गया है. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Too many cooks spoil the broth. This is one of the universal truth. And in the universal truth, reported speech is very simple. Father looked at the burnt dish and said that too many cooks spoil the broth. There is no changes. It's simple. You have to know that which are universal truth or geographical and scientific and mathematical fact or habitual fact. There is no changes. Many examples we have. You can practice. It's okay. Second number 2, a state of fire. Let's see. If the reported speech describes a state of fire which remains unaltered when the speech is reported, its stance remains unchanged. Just like the manager said, Mr. Pandey does not want to leave his present job till he has an attractive offer in hand. Yes, in this sentence, see, Mr. Pandey said that. Okay, Mr. Pandey does not want to leave his present job till he has an attractive offer in hand. So here there is no change of tense. Okay, why it is state of fire? So it is simple. You have to know. The next point, in third point, a time clause. Let's discuss third point. If the reported speech contains a time clause, its tense remains unchanged. The main verb in the subject, such a sentence, if it is in the past, can either remain unchanged or become past perfect. For example, Sumi said the salesman verified or had verified, we can change, had verified all the bills while the goods were passed away, were being paid. Okay? So, in time clauses, do you know? So, in this time clauses also, this tense is not changed. Now, D number point, let's come to this point. And here, rules for the change of pronoun and possessive adjectives. And the important thing that suppose the speaker is a first person or a second person or a third person. You have to keep it in your mind. If it is the first person, then its reported speech will be also first person. If the second person means reported speech will be the second person. And if the third person, that will be the third person. Let's discuss one by one example. First one example. I said, I do my work myself. So it is very simple. I said that मैं बोला मतलब I will do my work. I would do my work myself. Will change to. I said that I would do my work myself. Why does not change? I means first person speaking, that's why. So in the dialogue, in this inverted comma, this recorded speech is also I. I means I. Okay, no changes. But only it is a tense change, we will change to. So comma inverted comma changes. Very simple. Only it is change and remaining part is same. I said that I would do my work myself. It's clear? To understand? Let's see, student. Here, second number sentence. You said, I do my work myself. Okay? You said that in the pronoun and position pronoun. You said means you. You said that you would do your. Mine is your work. You said. It's clear in direct speech. You said that you would do your work. You said. And third one, she said means she. She said that she would do her work herself. She means she would. My herself to convert to. According to who is the person speaking. Okay. Next one, pronouns and possessive adjectives of the second person in this sentence we can see. Just like you, your, yourself. Yourselves are changed according to the subject of the reported speech. Let's see. Aditya said to me, your painting will mean the first friend. Okay? Aditya said to me, here, one of the object is here. And said to is converted into told. Not it. जहाँ पर आदित्य मुझे बोले. If this type of sentence, then not told. Either told me means my painting mean me the first. Suppose Aditya told you means Aditya told you that your painting will win you the first. Suppose Aditya told him her painting will win her the first prize. Or either told him is Aditya said to him is Aditya told him. Which painting would win him the first prize? Do you understand? So you have to know these rules and then it will be very perfect in your grammar. So now student, let's discuss about another point. If pronoun and possessive adjective is the third person, if, then how it changes? The manager said, Mr. Basu has clearly expressed his voice. Yes? So nobody would doubt him. So the manager said that Mr. Basu had expressed his voice so clearly she should doubt him. Okay? His or him remains unchanged. So here no changes. Okay? The third point of that is no changes. Now let's see E number point, expression of time and place. That speech suppose in past tense, reporting on past tense, then how it changes in reported speech. Let's see. This speech, past tense, that goes. Here, there, now, then, ago, before, last, previous day, or the day before. Yes? Suppose another word is next. The next means the following. Today means that day. Tonight means that night. Yesterday means the previous day. Yeah, or the day before. Tomorrow means the next day. Yeah, the day before yesterday means the day before the previous day. The day after tomorrow means the day after the next day. Yeah, last night, the previous night. Next week, the following week. All this chart, I have written this much and rest of it in the book. And I hope you have to repeat, then you will understand very well. So student, as I told you, next means the following, today means that day, tonight means that night, tomorrow means the next day. You have to practice Then you can understand well. One of the example I can see. She said, "This letter gave me a pleasant surprise yesterday." See in this sentence, how to change into indirect speech. She said that. This letter means that letter gave, change to past simple, change to past perfect. Had given her. She means her pleasant surprise yesterday means the previous day. It's okay? Once again, she said that letter had given her a pleasant surprise the previous day. So you have no pronoun and possessive adjective and etc. You practice and then you can do perfectly. And the rest of it, next note it. And one of the example. When words denoting nearness in the direct speech refer to the object present at the time of reporting or the place or time at which the speech is reported, that they remain unchanged, just like nearness. She said, "This is the pen," means nearness. I had been looking for. How it changed? She said that this was the pen she had been looking for. Had been changed to had been looking for. That one changes because it's nearness. This is not complementary to that. So you have to know the rules. One other example I can say. He said, "We'll organize the party here." He said that they would organize the party here because it's nearness. Yeah, reporting is done on the spot. That's why it is this is not changed. And I hope you study well and you can gain sufficient knowledge and you will improve your standard. See you once again in the next period. So till that time, have a good day. Goodbye.